Okay, so looking at this here, what we're going to look at now is kind of how to demonstrate knowledge in our discipline and content area. And one simple way to do that um, would be within your syllabuses, within assessments, rubrics, lesson plans, to simply include perhaps citation, API style if you'd like, or MLA, um, or perhaps even footnotes. Now, this would be a simple way to demonstrate for administrators that you are utilizing the knowledge that you gain and also where you're getting it from. Now, really just put a reference in that style, and whenever you have something, just include, all it takes is a couple parentheses and a year and a name. And it doesn't have to be too much, but it can show that you're actually using something. Now, I think an even better method would actually be using these footnotes, including that reference, and then putting in the footnotes exactly how you're incorporating the knowledge or what it means. I know that some teachers, even in our St. Mary's courses, they give examples of methods they use or techniques or tools that they have, and I have no idea what they are. I don't know how to apply them. So an administrator is probably coming from that same position. They're going to see that and say, what are you talking about? What does this even mean? Especially if I'm in a Japanese class and I use some jargon or something, I can explain it here, exactly the method I'm using and what it really means and how it applies to the students, and really make it easier for them to see how I'm applying my knowledge and see the benefit of it. And then when they come to the class and see it, then they can also recognize it and be acquainted with it a little more. Now, another part that comes in here is when we take this, now this is just a document, but using, again, if we use that website concept to present it to whomever might be assessing us, what it allows us to do is to embed it within the web page as a document that is viewable at any time. So really, they don't even need to download it. You don't need to email anything. You don't have to worry about any of that. They don't have to save it on their computer and find it. All they do is punch in the email address, or website, excuse me, and then they can go to the page here, and lo and behold, they can simply find it as it loads up here for a moment. But they can find in a few short moments the document that I was just looking at, and I can highlight here exactly where places they might need to look, things they might need to see. I can highlight all of that for them, and that's something that I think would, again, make it easy for them to find information, make it easy for them to find evidence, because I'm sure that administrators are probably getting, aren't too excited about having to dig and find evidence of something, and the easier you make it for them, the more likely they are to, look into giving you perhaps a proficient grading, or even less than satisfactory. They won't be giving you that too often. So, but here's just some tools, again, using those tools to ease their path to giving you your assessment.